you need to install some packages. So I will show my the package.json file. So you have to install Axios, React Redux, Redux Logger, and Redux-thunk. So this package needed to start working with the Redux-thunk. Okay, so first I will create the action types. So action types will be export con, fetch, port, post start, and it will be the same. I will copy couple of times. Fetch, post, fail. Okay, let's first set up store now. So to set up store, we need create store and apply middleware from Redux package. And I hope some of you already know this basic setup of Redux. So now we need thunk, not Redux logger, Redux-thunk. Now we need logger. Okay, so Redux logger, and we need root reducer, which we haven't created till now. So in middleware we will have logger and the thunk. This logger you can put conditionally also if you are running, because logger we only run in the development mode, so you can do like this also. If process.env into development, then you can do this way also, logger, and you can remove. So this logger will only execute only in development mode. In production you won't see any log in the console. So now export const store. So I think const is fine. Const store to create store root reducer, apply middleware, and we will spread out middleware. So we have completed the basic setup of store. Now come to the action part. So I will import as types from action type, and I will have couple of action. So fetch, start, and the type will be types dot fetch post start. I will copy a couple of times. So fetch post success. So it will hold the argument post. This payload basically need into reducer. When we fetch the post successfully, and if there is any error, so I will also put into the reducer error. Okay, now here, so here we need to write the logic for uh, making the asynchronous call. Okay, so fetch post. So it will return function, and the return function which will have a dispatch, and it will dispatch fetch post start. Now we need to import the Axios. Axios dot get, and the API will be this one. Then post post filter, and once it hits the post successfully, then we can dispatch another action. And in case of failure, it will dispatch a failure action. Okay, so dispatch phase. So this one I need to write fail. So error dot message. So we have write the action. Now come to the reducer. In reducer, first we need the action type, and we need to define initial state of the reducer. So initial state will be loading false, error will be null. Okay, so this is the initial state. Now post reset and type. Okay, type dot fetch post start. So the when we are starting fetching the post, so in that case I want to loading set root loading false post action dot payload, and in case of failure I will format this one first. So fail, in case of failure loading will also false and error will be action dot payload. Now default, in case of default it will return the state. So okay, now in root reducer we need to bring that reducer. So we can from Redux we can bring the combined reducer. This is not required as of now, but if you have more than one reducer then you can basically combine. So import post reducer from reducer, and we can have a root reducer, combined reducer, and I will give the key data and post reducer. So far we have set up our Redux in the application. Now we have to make this API call by dispatching the action from the component. So come to app.js. We need to bring two things from React Redux. So the first thing we need use selector and use dispatch. So we use selector basically to extract the state of an application. So you can extract the uh, updated state from the store using use selector. So you can do something like that, and we are using the data as a key in the reducer, in the root reducer. So with this you can access the data. So now we can destructure the state. So in the reducer we have a date post loading error. So you can extract the those state here. So post and then loading. Okay. In order to dispatch an action, we need to define dispatch here. Use dispatch. Now I will just create one simple button, fetch post, and I need to bring the action. Fetch post. Now on click, I will dispatch that action. So dispatch and fetch post. Now we have already extract the state by using the use selector. So we can do something like this. If it's not loading, means we have got the data, and we will render the data. So post dot map. No, and if it's loading, then I will just simply write loading. We have some syntax issue here. Mm, okay, so I have just missed one parenthesis here, so that why it's causing the issue. So you can see now we have wrote that body part. So we are only just displaying the body part of that JSON response. So let's see whether it's working or not. So something, okay, fetch post. Okay, we have some issue. Let me see in the Redux logger. Okay, some issue is there. Okay, it is working here. We don't have any issue. So I figure out where I did a mistake. So I write the same action type or success and the failure. So we need dot fetch post success, and here fetch post fail. So if you save this, and one more mistake I have done in store. So you have to write process.env.node.env to check the environment, whether it is the development or the production. So after doing these changes, come to here and reload, and now click the H post. Now we see the host we are getting using the Redux-thunk middleware. So we are getting one warning. I hope you understand this Redux-thunk. We need to remove this warning message. So you can just add one key here. So here you can add one key. So the error will goes post dot id you can use. Now you can see page post. We are not getting that error message. So and we are also getting the logger with the help of Redux logger. So you can see here the previous state and the next state. So you can see the initial state was empty. We have a empty state. Okay, we are doing one thing wrong. Loading. Okay, loading is true is fine. So you can see the next state. So we have next state with error none, loading false, and we got the data in the reducer post. So I hope you understand the concept of Redux-thunk. There is an alternate approach and that is called Redux-haga, and I have already made a lot of video on Redux-haga. So go and check out my channel. I will see you in another video. Bye bye.